Hello everyone and welcome back to Clayford. With the new update, there's so much more we have to do. But it's kind of fun. So I'm looking forward to, at some point, digging into the, what is it called? The grand objectives in the game. But for now, we'll focus on, well, making our food not being eaten by rats. In addition to still trying to get to the point where we can create armor and defend ourselves. Because my real hope here... Wait, did you guys build? No, you started building it and then you kind of stopped. Right, my real hope is that we don't need to fear the enemy in this playthrough. We can actually fight against them as it is intended. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. With all of this set up, we also had set up the smelting station over here, which is currently working on the iron. And that will be a good start for our armor production. We do, however, need to figure out a place where we're actually making the armor. And what would be a good place for that? Okay, hold on. Let me double check something else. Okay, 31% trained. That's good. I guess technically up here would be a good space to start out with. This could be kind of become our marketplace, ultimately. Or we start kind of from here and go underground, but don't you... Or an armory. Not armory. Or a... armor smith? Yeah, we won't be able to see that in here. Let's have a look into... it's down there. There we go. It kind of looks like it needs some fire, so I would expect it to be somewhere outdoors. It kind of makes sense. So maybe we would actually remove one of our clay smokehouses and put the armorer right next to the smelter, to the furnace, which I guess that would kind of make sense. There's also more stuff that we need to sort out here. We still have some mechanical components. Probably keep that, maybe at least for the research table, third level research table. The new game was kind of fun to watch. Although, I just realized they can't play this as a team. With the backgammon table, at least two of them could play it at the same time. So let's place another one in there, just to make this a little bit more streamlined. And then let's have a look down here. They're mining away, which overall looks good. And then at some point we do need to remove the added layer around here. Which actually, let's for now already plan the area where the wooden beam will actually go. Because once we can put in the wooden beam, we can then take that to the next level. And this is also, I think, where we're going to work our way out. Just like that. And then start building a underground storage, food storage, which hopefully keeps everything a little bit cooler and, you know, lasting longer. Okay, so let's fill this up already with additional wooden walls. And yes, we could replace them with something else, but I think wooden walls will do. Okay. Also have two of these in here right now, so that's pretty good. We could actually move this into the basement right next to where we're gonna store, like have an outlet into the root cellar until we actually find a better spot for our research. That might actually not be the worst idea. But yeah, future worries. They're working together on this, which is pretty nice to see. How is this going? 60. 60 iron is not that much. So I think it might be worthwhile trying to dig some of the iron up. Speaking of, 1 archer, 5 marauders. We would actually, I think, be able to do this. Ooh, you're pretty good at it. Researching, and you love speechcraft. But more than anything, I think I really just want more settlers. Okay, quick pause. Let's go back. We don't have enough beds at the moment, which I guess is fair enough. We will expand this, but not at 7 p.m. We'll leave that for the next day. So for now, let's put a bed in here. Marion, you can actually go ahead and prioritize construction of this. And then we need to see Alota, you will need a weapon. So you are pretty rubbish at both marksmanship and melee. So marksmanship it is. So we're going to make sure you equip something. And then actually let's already plan the added building up here. Because, well, sooner than rather than later, we will actually need it. Okay. And in there, we're just going to add a wooden beam. Just like that. Wooden flooring on top. And of course, mirror our rooms in here. Forgot where windows were. Right there. Copy, paste. Copy the door. And then copy the rooftops. All right, once all of that is in. Oh, I forgot. I actually had a ton more beds here. Alota, sleep on a comfier place. There we go. Okay, and we just remove all of these, making a bit more space in this section right here. There we go. All right. So, 4 archers, 2 people, melee against 5. It's gonna be rough. I don't think we'll get to the armorer and do something with it in time. So the alternative would be to make a ton more food and try to buy her out. So let's give that a go. All right, it is kind of cold enough that the food should last as well. So I don't think we will suffer from it. But then again, who knows? Oh, I do have a bit of vinegar to sell as well. Can't see them being too happy about getting vinegar. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we still have a day and 7 hours. I will actually go ahead and place the walls in here. It's a bit hard to see what has been done already and what not, but I think that's a good start. Only 2 more of these. Come on. There we go. All right. So How is the food coming along? Well, very slowly. Andred, with your crown, go ahead and do your thing. That does remind me though, at the moment, I think oh. Interesting. Barley is actually unselected. Just a red currant. So what I am thinking, well, if we should copy and paste one of these. Kind of a bit lower. So let's do 2 of them. So we can store our seeds in there, actually. Because I think that would be quite useful. Again, at some point they will be moved down in the root cellar. But, yeah, future worries. Awful room. Excellent. Right, I'm wondering... Is there anything else we could prep up here? In the future, we'll turn both of these into doors, I think. But what could we do in terms of defenses? Now, we do have some stick traps. So why don't we actually start planning some stick traps? Okay, Marion, you're the one in construction. Can you do these? You can do these. Awesome. They're actually doing a pretty good job at getting that room together. Why didn't you just decided to stop it and not do it? Okay. All right. No judgment. We also probably should see what Alotta will actually be doing once she is done. Again, she loves speechcraft, which is awesome. She loves cooking too. Why don't we actually set her up to be the exact same as Kendred? I think I've been pronouncing him Kendred. Anyways, because kind of helping him out will free him up for stuff as well. And then we might be getting a little bit quicker to the through the research tree. Now I know Star Healer, you've been just buying the stuff that you needed, but I feel like I'm not quite there yet. I mean, based on my name, I do enjoy them doing research. Alright, let's have you do this one. So we can put in the next... pause. You can finish this before you go to bed. One more. There we go. Auto-saving. Now put in a wooden wall. And then put in the wooden beam on top. But also, again, put in the wooden pillar in the center. Which I think is overall pretty good anyways for additional support. And while it's just in the middle of nowhere here, it will still help, I think, with the overall... Where is it? The... wouldn't actually be on here. Stability. Stability is level 4 here, so that's not too bad. What about these walls? It's level 3. Alright. And again, this Could have planned this a little bit better in terms of architecture, but yeah. Okay, and we're just gonna relocate the bed into Lotta's new room. Look at them, competing against each other. Marianne just wants a beer. Who can blame her? All right. So one of the stick traps is in. I'm still hoping we get to the other one. I might actually just stop planning any other constructions, except for the ones that are already in. And then, oh, look at that. This is actually done. Quick pause. Remove the material, go into seeds. And then, oh, that would actually be under food. Raw, red currant, and barley. And we're going to set you to the very highest priority. And I can then say don't allow in the production, which means that should basically just enable us to utilize all the barley and red currant that we have. All right, we also want to store, okay, let's do 3 of them, 3 different kinds, but then kind of just copy that. And then let's actually turn this into the other seeds that we still need. All right. Should also store a little bit of this for other use, but I think that will ultimately help a ton. I think you put stuff there. Oh, I forgot. That actually needs wooden components. Mechanical components, the wooden ones, we have 9 in total, so we can make 10 of these stick traps. Probably then need to cancel out the outer layer. So that's 2, 5, 7. Eight, 9, and 10. All right, I think that'll do. This way we have at least some traps around. When the enemies attack, basically. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So the traps are coming in. They don't do a lot, to be honest. Alright, let's have a look. What is our food situation? 36, and we are out of ingredients. That is not good. Where are you going? We don't have enough sticks? Crazy. Alright. You are, however, our best marksman. So it's time for you to go on a hunt. Let's do the fox first. I guess you could just do that. Wow, super bright. Okay, fox is ready. We'll get a little bit of meat out of that, so that's good. Sending you right back out. I do wonder if I should try for the boar. Boars are technically hunted with spears, not with bows. Oh, I think I hit him at least once. Yeah, I did. look at that. He's not, well, just gonna say he's not attacking. Of course, as soon as I say it, he is attacking. Run! Wow, that worked. Awesome. Alright, you actually need to recover now. Actually, I want you to construct stuff first instead. It's a lot of still micromanaging, and at some point we'll be in a better situation, but for now, let's just make sure we get some stuff done. Come on. Taking forever. I'll go ahead and construct. And apparently... Oh, there were no sticks in there. Excellent. Okay, instead, Marion, just construct this and then start recovering. We kind of need you actually for our defenses. We'll have 14 hours. Jonathan, I think, is the one with the highest speechcraft. Yep. So we want him to actually do the negotiating. And I'm hoping we can kind of just buy our way out of this. But we'll see. We'll see. Look at that. All the barley is in, which makes me think all the barley is in here. All the red currant should actually go in there. And then we leave that for, well, non-production. And you can also just be a very high priority for the rest of the seeds. Okay. We have more rough wine that is kind of slowly fermenting. 12 days. Let's prevent you from being used. Have a 25 here for 12 days. Okay. We should actually be getting a good amount of aged fine wine soonish. But maybe we'll actually need it to negotiate our way out of this. Kind of hoping, like I said, we can keep a lotta without having to fight. But we could also just fight. That makes me also think we kind of need a prison cell. So much stuff to do. Alright. Why can't I? This faction only wants a lotta. Or to be burned at the stake. Alright. Yeah, I kind of don't want her to be burned at the stake. Oh boy. Marion, how are you doing health-wise? Kind of doing okay. Pierced cheek. How did a boar pierce your cheek? Look at you being all drunk. Alright. How are you doing? 57%. So overall, not bad. I don't quite know if they will attack still in this episode. We're slowly making our way to the necessary research, so I guess that is good. Oh, look. Eva is actually making more clothes for us. Alright, well, hold on. We need to reduce this again. Let's just go for 20. Because they want nothing but a lotta, and I'm still not. I don't want to give her away. Okay, can you reset the stick trap? Let's have a quick pause. Have a look at who's good at construction. Besides, obviously, Marion, who is currently recovering. 7, 2, 9. I don't think you have enough. Yeah. We need Marion to do this. Neutral, the Looters faction, the Forest Bandits. Wait, how did they all become neutral? Alright, please go ahead. I know you're still recovering, but I really need you to build a few more of these. And of course we don't have the sticks. Let's see if we... Oh. Sorry, I thought you were Marion. So 35, 35, 35. Let's see if you can't make one more. Imminent. Okay. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna rinse through that door. All right. Get our archers up. And on top of here. And then our melee fighters down there. It will be a rough fight though. No kidding. Hold on, I want you guys to actually switch. Anyway, don't run out, mate. Okay. One of them is down. Kind of need you guys to... Mode. Don't like that they keep running around randomly. Right, both of you. Yeah, I have both of you selected. Let's bring you up actually here. Hello? What's going on? How did you all of a sudden... What's happening? I don't quite know how you're actually shooting him, but I'll take it. Archer Olin is dead. Good. Jonathan? There we go. Wow, a bunch of them died. 5 of them died. We will take you. Winifred. Now, here's where it gets tricky. We need... I should have planned ahead of this. We need a prison cell marker. And then we need someone. Sandra, can you construct this quickly? Not sure why you decided to build this from the top. Hold on, Eva. You can put the shackles on. I don't have shackles. Let's strip him for now. I guess we also need to make sure that there is a sleeping spot for him, which we have a ton of right there. And then we need the prison stash. Marion, you're tending wounds. You're completely healthy. Let's actually have you quickly build this. Come on, guys. No room is designated. Oh, does it need to be a room? Maybe it needs to be a room. What if we move you here? Move you here. I don't want to lose him. Right, why can't you remove? There we go. Remove the stowing station. There we go. And let's add a sleeping one in here. You do this one. Marion, you do this one now. Where are the rest? Jonathan. You do this one. Good, he's sleeping. Chamber. That's okay. Now quickly. Oh, we are doing all of this already. Good, we have a prison cell. Can you now escort to cell? We can. Holy cow. Alright, let's strip them from everything. And then also set the highest priority to be moved over here. We're also stripping you guys. But we managed to have a prisoner in a really random room for now. It is considered a cell, so we'll take that. And with that, I'm going to call this an episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.